Numbers 20, freedom, Numbers 20. And at this point, Moses' wife, Miriam, has died, and they're burying her there. And even though she's died, they're still continuing the journey. And a lot of times we feel like, when things happen in life, we need a time out. But, sometimes life doesn't afford you a time out, even though something has happened really hard feeling to you, that you don't get a timeout. You still have to move on. So that's what they do. Right after that, they found out that there's no water, and the people started to argue against Moses like they always do. Why are we here? We could have died in Egypt. At least we had water and animals there. Why would you do this to and stuff? So what did Moses do? Like he always does. He went to go pray before the Lord, and God said, you're going to take a rod, you're going to speak to it and throw it into the water, and then it will purify the water for the people and the animals. And you're going to do this in front of all the people. That's how God gets his glory. He does stuff in a way that everybody can see it was him. But what happened is Moses, because of everything that was going on, who knows what was going through his head, he just buried his wife. The people are murmuring and saying things against him. So what did he do? He didn't speak to the rod. He hid it. And when he did that, he still purified the water and everything. But after that, God told him, because you can't be obedient, you and Aaron is not going to be able to make it into the promised land. Aaron also died. And in this chapter. So another loss. Sometimes life is like that. You just go from one loss to another problem. And it's terrifying to your heart and to your soul, but you just got to keep trucking on until you get to where you're supposed to be in your life. But sometimes life doesn't afford us good things happening one after another. Sometimes it's just one issue after another. So what happens is the people decide that they're going to ask people which way they can go. They're asking the Kiddush and Edom people, can they go into their land? They told them no. God is taking you away, that you can't just go any way you want to. You may try and it doesn't work. So you have to keep doing the things that you're supposed to do so God can bless you in the way that you're supposed to go in him. So Aaron, when he dies, he gives his garments to his son, and they mourn for 30 days. In the Bible, there's always a limited time that you get to mourn. And then again, you got to pick up where you left off and keep it moving. So the thing I want to talk about is that God said you won't lead the people into the promised land. And you need to know there's things that you can do that can forfeit where you're going, because of the things and the decisions you make. And the situation still got blessed. I mean, they still got the water, but they didn't get the full blessing of getting to the promised land. Don't miss the promised land because you don't want to do what you're supposed to do in your life, and find another way to do it. And that might work, but you don't get the full promise. That's my time.